Now let's talk about Toshi real quick on the 4-hour time frame. Toshi on the current price is seated at 0.000, that is 30548. We are left with 43 minutes until this current 4-hour candle closes. Now the truth of the matter is Toshi is following the exact pattern, the exact prediction we've been given. You get. Now we talked about flipping or sweeping this liquidity right here, tapping into the other block, getting a rejection back to the liquidity we swap, which all have like happened. After that happened, we consolidated there for a while before tapping into this other block again, getting a rejection, flipping the other block into a support. We said all this in the previous Toshi videos. Now we flipped the other block into a support and then got a giga cent to the upside, all the way to 0.00062. Now, when we got that giga cent tapped into this liquidity pool around the 0.00063, we got a rejection from there. I think a lot of you panicked because you were scared of like allowing the price to like get to 0.00063. You don't want to be the last to sell, so you panic, took profit and all that. But those taking profit now, I'm not against taking profit, but I'm saying the real move hasn't even started. Like, I think the previous all-time high market cap for Toshi was around $900 million. And Toshi has the potential of going easy $1 billion, $2 billion, $5 billion, even $6 billion. So imagine selling now when the market cap is just around $200 and something million. You're missing out on a lot of potential profit by the time we enter into a full-blown altcoin season. Now, we've again tapped into this previous order block, which is now acting as a support. Bearish order block, by the way, which is now acting as a support because we've invalidated this previous bearish order block. You understand? It played out exactly how we predicted initially. Now, I think we should get a bounce from the zone the Toshi price is currently at. Anything around 0.00052 all the way to 0.00054 should be a buy and entry opportunity for whoever is wanting to enter into Toshi. We flipped this zone into a support, this zone into a support, this bearish order block into a support. So I think it's looking very, very ready to giga send further to the upside. This time around, we're going to take out this price and then flip it into a support. The moment we take out that important level, remember I told you guys in the previous video, that level is very, very significant. The moment we are taking it out finally, then it's going to be a giga full send to the upside on the price of Toshi. The BTC dominance so far has corrected from 66.03% to all the way to 64.08%. It corrected minus 2.9%. And in the space of this correction, most altcoins, 80-something% of altcoins are already waking up. A lot of people deem them dead like several weeks ago, but they are already proving them wrong. The entry opportunity is becoming more narrower. Now, the last time I wanted to enter BTC, I dropped the signal for you guys as well, around $106,300. That order never got filled. In as much as it was a high probability setup and A+ setup. BTC price continued rallying to the upside, smashed our TP, corrected a little bit, then broke above the TP and continued the rally all the way to close to $20,000. That is, I think the price of BTC traded all the way to $118,888.80. We are currently traded at around $118,043 for BTC price. And I think if the correction should begin, we should get a bounce from around $116,400 and also $115,500 for the price of BTC. So if we start getting a correction from there, I'll be looking to enter a position around that zone. We need to see the BTC price cool down now. Currently on the BTC dominant on the monthly time frame, we need to see the BTC dominant retrace aggressively to the downside in order to welcome ourselves into a full-blown altcoin season, where you begin to see gains of 40% a day, 100% in a day, 200% in a day in a lot of altcoins in the crypto market. We just had few percent correction, not even up to 3% correction. And most altcoins are already like rallying. The crypto market is already getting hot. Just, let me say technically 3% correction. Now, imagine what would then happen when we eventually get the 39% correction we're expecting. It's going to be mind-blowing. The profit in the crypto space, the euphoria is going to be out of this world. Historically, the 39% zone is usually the bottom for the BTC dominance. Same thing happened in the last market cycle of 2021. Also, market cycle of 2018, same thing happened. Altcoin season is inevitable. Now, by the time we start getting that massive retracement, I think to be on the safer side, by the time the BTC dominance gets to around 47%, you should have taken massive profit off your altcoin holdings. And by the time we get to the 40% zone, you should have exited your altcoin positions in order to be on the safer side. I notice a lot of you really appreciate me bringing this chart to your attention. Now, this is the others chart excluding top 10 cryptocurrencies in the crypto space. Now, the last time this pattern formed, we are currently on the weekly time frame, by the way. The last time this pattern formed on the others chart, when we eventually broke out, flipped it into a support, we got a massive send to the upside. By the way, before I proceed again, if you're here to like this video, please give it a thumbs up, smash the like button, and share this video with your friends and family. If you're here to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, turn on the bell icon to get notified each time I drop new video. My name is Isaac. Now, the last time we flipped this pattern into a support, we had a massive rally in over 5 weeks to the upside. $260 billion was added to the others chart. Now, the same pattern has formed and we have successfully broken out, flipped it into a clean support. And after several weeks, I think this week we are left with 1 day and 13 hours until this current weekly candle closes. This week has formed a giga candle. Now, imagine, I think that was the first thing that happened here as well in November 2024. When we flipped it into a support, it formed a weekly giga candle, followed by another weekly giga candle all the way to for straight up 5 weeks, the altcoin market was pumping. Now we formed the giga candle. The next giga candle we are going to form, flipping the zone around $280 billion into a support, is going to, I think it's going to giga send us all the way to $491 billion. I think this time around we are going to sweep this previous high, you understand, take out that high, invalidate it, flip it into a support. That high was the high we had in November 2021 bull market cycle. So the moment we are taking that high out, I believe we are going to begin to tap into the $600 billion zone, $700 billion zone. We might even get to as high as $1.5 trillion zone, or even go beyond that. If this doesn't make you giga bullish, then I'm wondering what else will. Seriously. Now, let's go back to the BTC dominance real quick. By the time the BTC dominance start retracing aggressively to the downside, and you see the BTC price pumping aggressively to the upside, then just know altcoins are going to explode. When you see the BTC price consolidating, ranging, or moving sideways, and you see the BTC dominance dropping aggressively, then know altcoins are going to pump. But when the BTC dominance starts pumping to the upside and BTC price is also pumping, altcoins are going to dump. And when the BTC price is dumping and the BTC dominance is increasing, is pumping, then altcoins are going to dump hard. That's just how it works. So as always, my name is Isaac. Seize this opportunity now. The entry window into altcoins are it's getting more and more narrow every day. Seize this opportunity now. As always, my name is Isaac. Peace out.